Did he take it too far with the discipline or nah? Tell me your thoughts. I want to give all praise to Yahweh Shem Yahushua by Shema Kodash. The one is to the apostles of GMS. Salutations to the men, women, and children in the house of David, pushing out this truth with sincerity. Yalak Mara'ah from the Shepherd of Berea camp. Shalom to all. Play this video on World Star. Question is, I entitled it the same thing. That's on World Star. Took it far or discipline. Big brother put the gloves on with his little bro and rocked him for smoking weed and carrying guns. You know, Lord will this lesson will be edifying.
Don't go. You're gonna hate it if you don't. Good morning, Nate. How you doing? The Magic 106.1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So when I tell you leave, JP, don't go. A lot of times you say, yes, man, you still go. Do you not? Don't you hear me tell you do not go nowhere. And you still go. Hold it. Hold it. I need somebody, JP. When I say don't do, you sit up there and say, yes, ma'am. I need to go to work on 3 or 3, 12, 30. Guess what? You still leave. You still leave. Them don't mean you no good. They don't care. They ain't got nothing going for yourself. You ain't for it. You don't have to have being no proud to make no damn friend. You don't have to be no boss. You be a leader, not a follower. You too smart for this shit. All right?
Not that he too small. You don't need to be doing that at all. Don't matter how old you are or how big you are. But that's pretty much the video. So they entitled it, he beat him down for smoking weed and carrying guns. All right, so the essence of this lesson is these were things that were done in the ancient world, all right, in Deuteronomy 21:18. And if we had individuals doing that in our community, there would be no sort of things of gangs. There would be no sort of things of you know, dudes would really think hard about putting a gun in their hand, smoking weed, or going out and doing the things that they do now if they was getting their ass whooped like that, you know, because that put that fear in your heart. And that's why this devil knows to take the men out of the household, because they'll put that fear inside of you. You know, now Jake will go ahead and do things, you know, testing. But if everybody was on it like how it was, and this is why the Lord's statutes commandments was heavy, right? Because it says, if a man have a stubborn and rebellious son, which will not obey the voice of his father or the voice of his mother, that when they have chastised him, will not hearken unto them. So they whoop his ass, right? And he don't listen. Then shall his father and mother lay hold on him and bring him out into the elders of the city and unto the gate. Right, so they would tell the elders, listen, man, they would tell them, verse 20, and they shall say unto the elders of his city, this our son is stubborn and rebellious. See, we don't have an order set up. First of all, there's no fathers and mothers in the house, and then there's no elders that's set up, all right? And the elders according to a certain standard, of course. Now the elders is rappers and whores, and, you know, the elders is just entertainers pretty much. So the only thing they could tell you is how to just get to some money. And there's nothing wrong with getting to money, but it's morals that you should have by getting the money. It says, and they shall, and that's not what our people need necessarily, okay? It says, and they shall say unto the elders of the city, this our son is stubborn and rebellious. All right, which all Israel is stubborn and rebellious. You see, the reason why we go on the highways and byways, all right, is to pretty much cast that line out to bring our people back to the Most High. All right, to actually, the Most High said he don't want to come down, because the ass whooping the Lord coming with is going to be real bad. And he wants y'all to just repent and come back before he come back. All right, he wants you to come back before he come back, because when he come back, listen, it ain't going to be nice. It ain't gonna be nice. If you think this was taking it too far, man, wait until that day come. And the day is at hand, man. Is at hand. It says, and they shall say unto the elders of the city, this our son is stubborn and rebellious. He will not obey our voice. Right, and he is a glutton and a drunkard. So they will whoop your ass back then if you was a glutton, eat food all day and drink all day. Now he's getting his ass for carrying guns, smoking weed, probably hanging out with some dudes, local gang, and a lot of people do a lot of shit and they glorify it now because you got a lot of hip hop artists. A lot of niggas come, these damn hip hop artists, and niggas actually gravitate to them and weep and mourn over their death when these dudes was actual active gang members, actual individuals that wouldn't give two shits about they own people. So the culture of this thing is real confusion. It's real confusion because they're protected by a lot of demonic energy. All right, the elders are now of this city is all gang affiliated, like I said, and entertainers. So they'll get an actual support for what they doing. It's crazy. It's like ass backwards out here. And we, on the other hand, we look like, it's like, damn, how we even get to these individuals? But the Lord is ultimately going to come back down and he going to really get to y'all because y'all are his people. All right. It says verse 21, and all the men of his city shall stone him with stones. So this is what was to happen, that he die, so shalt thou put evil away from among you, and all Israel shall hear and fear. So the Lord will take somebody for an example, stone them in front of everybody. And if the parents would know that will happen, and he would be put to death, that everybody that seen that would die. I mean, with fear. Would have fear in their hearts that they wouldn't go ahead and do those activities. And I'm telling you, if that was being implemented in this society today, a lot of individuals would think twice. You're going to still have individuals that's going to go ahead and do what they're going to do, but then they're going to be the examples. All right, if you had on your corner, on them damn them signs right there, niggas just hanging from their neck. They beat his ass for they stone him for not listening, being a glutton and drunkard. See, when you tell dudes or talk to individuals, yo, listen, you should stop smoking and doing things certain nature. They look at it as no big deal, but you get killed for less back then. You get killed for less because drinking is okay to do in the scriptures. Eating is okay to do, but when you obsessively drink, all right, and you do it all day, and you just obsessively eat, and then not listen and be stubborn and rebellious, I ain't listening. Hey, you was liable to get put to death back then. And so Big Bro kicked his little brother's ass. Lord willing, that sustains him, that stays in his mind or stay with him to think twice about that. But this is ultimately how the fear of the Most High is going to be put inside our people when the Lord returns. And we out here giving a warning, all right? And I'm going to get it in Mark, being the porters of the Most High unto the children of Israel, which you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, the Lord name ain't Jesus Christ. His name is Yahweh Shai. All right, he's from the tribe of Judah. All right, he was a Hebrew Israelite. He is the son of Yahweh. Yahweh name means he is to be. All right, and he's going to be a savior unto his people, those who are scattered abroad, the Israelites. All right, and he also is going to be the one that's going to whip his own people's ass, man. And because our people they need it. All right, y'all, we need that because we play around too much. We play around too much. We play around too damn much, and we only respect when murder is being done. We only respect when death is being done. That's the only time we listen. So we some hard-headed ass individuals, and that's what our people. That's what we have coming, and we ought to repent. All right, we ought to try our best to live these law, statutes, commandments, and push this upon our people and walk the walk that the Most High has designed to make us. If He made us to be doing, carrying and killing shooting guns, carrying guns, we want to be dying over these things like that. All right, we would actually be becoming stronger. But he didn't make us to do that stuff. All right, so it says, yeah, man, they picked up stones and they stoned that son. So the parents themselves had to watch that. Them parents themselves had to go through that. They ain't happening now. And I'm not saying that to go out in the street and do that either. All right, somebody take this message the wrong way. Oh, he's saying to go out there and start stoning people that don't listen. No, I ain't saying that, you dumbass. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that's how it was done in the ancient world. And that fear of seeing that is what pushed individuals not to do that. All right, it's just like if you see somebody who they walk down the block or they put their hand inside of a dam playing with a lion and they get their hand bit off. You're gonna have that fear to not do that. And they're gonna have that fear to not do that if they live. All right, so that's how the Lord did things. All right, he put that fear inside of you so you will actually do the right thing. Because you remember what's his name? Who did that? And you go over there and you see the stones still over his ass. You be like, oh, wow, that's crazy. Yeah. And then you start to listen. And then you don't want to do that. All right. But that's not implemented in this society. This society, what it does instead is it allows you to build up these cases. And what they do is they just actually put you in their own jail. All right. And they make money off of you. Because instead, he don't really want to correct you. He don't want to correct you. It's called correctional facility, but he don't want to correct you because he allow you to be a damn gang member inside a correctional facility. You got everybody still bringing in drugs, repping gangs inside of jail. Them niggas, they ain't trying to correct you. They want to just keep you in there because they make money off of you and there's stocks and that shit. You see? This was just a tool to correct Israel, to bring up value amongst our people, because when we behave right, we bring value to ourselves. We bring value to our neighborhood. Reason why the value is so low in our neighborhood and the housing is so, property value of the houses is so low is because we do things in a low vibration. We do things to bring down the value of the neighborhood. All right. And nobody want to beat the hell around us. And our people don't give a damn. But what happens is you lose the value of the property, you lose the value of your parents' house, and you ain't got nothing to pass down to your kids. And then you wonder why, oh shit, damn, why we always this, why we always that? Well, it starts with us, it starts with ourselves. So these laws, statutes, and commandments bring ourselves value with just morale and certain characteristics to have amongst ourselves. Now, this is what the village would do now. I mean, back then. Back then, that's what the village would do. So imagine, your kid acting up and then, somebody in the neighborhood whooped his ass for doing something wrong. You brought your kid over there to have them whip his ass get whooped by them. And now he know like, oh shit, damn, I'm not even going to even do that. I'm not even going to play around like that because, the whole town eyes is on you. See, we got little pockets. And that happened in the book of Judges, where you had them sons of Belial who raped the Levitical priest concubine, and they hid amongst Benjamin, and Benjamin hid them. Well, that's what you got now, and then that's why the whole neighborhood began judged. You wonder why somebody accidentally gets shot at that because y'all support a bunch of evil ass niggas, evil mother effers, bro. All right, and ain't no correcting them, ain't no trying to bring them forth. Ain't none of that going on. And that's the truth. That's the truth. And that just is what it is. And it's a sad situation, but overall, the Most High is going to bring death. This is why the coronavirus, this is why all of these plagues is here. This is why things is about to start turning up. Because the Lord, you guys are devaluing his people. Here it is. This is the Most High's people. Let me get that in, damn. But the hand all messed up. Let me hold this. Isaiah chapter 1. Bear with me, verse There you go. 22. Thy silver is become dross. That's y'all. Y'all supposed to have a shine. Silver have healing properties. You supposed to be healing one another. Thy silver is become dross. You know what the dross is? The dross is if you was to ever clean silver with fire, the residue of dirt that blocks the shine. So y'all, us, let me not even just say that, us in the totality are blocking our own selves, all right, and especially the 2/3 mind state that we carry are blocking our own shine. We're blocking our own healing properties with this man, it's crazy. It says that wine mixed with water, right? So what is, you want to drink watered down liquor? No, because it don't have the properties in it, and it don't have that punch you looking for. All right, you drink the wine, you want to taste the grapes, right? You want to get the feeling, you want to feel good. You don't want to be drinking it and it's just watered down. So that's what's going on with our people. We watered down. We became dross. We block out shine. Our princes are rebellious. See, we went to the rebellion and companion of thieves. Everyone loveth gifts. You see, that's why I said, our people, they can show you how to get to a bag. Yeah, they can, because they love gifts. They can show you how to get to get a few stacks because they love gifts and follow after rewards. And they'll follow after reward even if they doing something evil. They judge not the fatherless, and that's it. Big bro, all right, obviously that was his big brother. Maybe the father ain't there. And so he gonna whoop his ass. And you need that. You need that. You need somebody to just go upside your knucklehead real quick, because you're gonna look at them with the big eyes like, yo, what happened? And they're gonna keep smacking fire out you. And then you're going to really get it. And then you're going to bust down crying like that little baby that you always was, right? And then you're going to, like he did, you gave him like, listen, man, listen. He told him, my man, I love you, but you can't be doing that. Because, listen, if you go out there, right, and you carrying guns, bro, I'm whooping your ass. The gun is going to kill you. Like, I don't understand. He's crying. He's more scared over the ass whooping. But the gun is going to kill you. The ass whooping ain't going to kill you. The ass whooping is just going he said, like, it's crazy. It's real crazy. And that's because our people what they get, they look at these, yo, man, it's crazy, man. Yo, they go out there, they get wound up like them little toys. When you get them toys and then you let it go and they go, our people just be wound up off of whatever they wind up off of, and they don't even know. And then the battery run out and they standing there looking stupid. It say, neither doth the cause of the widow come unto them. Right. Verse 24, therefore saith the Lord of hosts, the mighty one of Israel, I will ease me of my adversaries and avenge me of my enemies, and I will turn my hand upon thee and purely purge away thy dross. So that is our own people as well. That's blocking those who are looking for a little bit of shine, who are looking for the right path. Because you do have wickedness amongst our own people that stop individuals from a right path. They'll clout their judgment by showing them something else. And it always happens. And that's a form of molestation, because you molesting our own people's minds into a certain lifestyle or a certain way. And you blocking what's obscuring, okay, what's honest, the right way. All right. Thirdly, purge away thy dross and take away all that 10. And I will restore thy judges at the first. So you see, the judges at the first, who was what? Who was whooping ass, man. All right. And those judges, the tabernacles of David. All right. It says, and y'all, when I say the tabernacles of David, I'm speaking upon King David. All right. Now, King David was in a reincarnation was Moses. That's the reincarnation in his Bible. All right, who was the first king. But King David being anointed, he was the one who had the mind of the Most High. He built, the Lord dealt with him to build up that, Solomon, his son, built up the temple, but David had the thought for it. But he pretty much was established that kingdom. All right, but he did it through that bloodshed, man. You know, and what was righteous bloodshed, because he was clearing out all the wicked. All right, so but you know, just to go to show you that what the Most High gonna take it back to the old ways. You know, you got a lot of individuals that's being homosexuals out here. And, you know, you can't do nothing and say nothing to them, because then you get what? You get arrested, or, you know, it's a hate crime and things of that nature. But at the end of the day, as that being our people, that brings an agenda of depopulation, because they're not able to have kids, and it's about being fruitful and multiplying. And then they also are spreading a vile disease, showing other youth that it's okay to be that way. And you could be all you want to be. You could love who you want to love. And you really can't, because you can't eat what you want to eat. You can't just eat glass. You can't eat poop and it's going to be okay. No, your body going to get sick. You're going to die. You can't just have the same sex. That's why diseases come from that. That's why there's no fruit from that. You know, it is not okay. But now, see, in this society, of course, they legalize it. They make it okay. And so we go out, say, listen, you know, there's not much we could just say, you know, tell you, listen, that's not the way that the Lord designed us to be. You know, it's an agenda, and, you know, go into the law of it and give warning. But ultimately, when the Lord does come back, and for surely you ain't just make yourself. Somebody made you. For surely there's gonna be a higher power that's gonna visit this place, whether you believe it or not. You know, whether you believe the sun is a moon or a moon is a sun, you know, there's heat that's coming from that sun, and in that nighttime there's something shining in there. So, you know, the Lord is a maker of all of those things, and He's coming for sure. That's for certain. That is for certain. You know, that's for certain. You know, you know what? If you don't believe it in it, that's something you gonna believe it in that time anyway. You're going to believe it in that time anyway. All those who just go, oh, man, listen, when that time come and this unexplainable stuff start happening, your ass is going to look back and be like, yo, nah, that's real. Man, shut your ass up, man. It says, verse 25, it says, no, verse 25, it says, and I will turn my hand upon thee and purely purge away thy dross and take away all thy sin. Verse 26, and I will restore thy judges as at the first, and thy counselors at the beginning. Afterward, thou shalt be called the city of righteousness, the faithful city. Right, we're going to be called the city of righteousness. Not black, not Negro, right? The city of righteousness. Israelites, as we were designed and made, the faithful city. And it says, Zion shall be redeemed with judgment, all right, and her converts with righteousness. So when the Most High bring us back, it's going to be with judgment. Which side you want to be on? And it said her converts with righteousness. So, you know, again, Lord's will is edifying. This was something in Mark 13, verse 34. It said, for the Son of Man is as a man taking a far journey, who left his house and gave authority to his servants and to every man his work, and commanded the porter to watch. So you being watched. Yeah, you being watched. Verse 35, watch ye therefore, for ye know not when the master of the house cometh. This ain't your house. They ain't your body. They ain't your mouth. They ain't your brain. You don't even know when they coming to repo it. It says at even or at midnight or at the cock crowing or in the morning. Lest come and suddenly he find you sleeping, and say, and what I say unto you, I say unto all, watch. You know, be on your toes. So the watchman is out there giving the warning. All right. And, you know, being caught sleeping as far as being in in these type of aspects. But, you know, Lord will is edifying, upload it. And, hey, may the Most High bless this big brother for doing these acts that he did, You know, and most of, you know, whether he know as far as being biblical, but that's how you know that's the Israelites, man. All right, that's how you know that's the Israelites at the end of the day too. You know, so call Allah Yim La Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah Bashim Rakah Hakodash Shalom.